Hey guys, welcome back to the Friday Vlog, where we discuss activity that goes on here with the BuzWeaver channel. That includes things like current events, headlines that are in the news, pop culture, social media, technology, and items of interest that come up during the week, whether it be entertainment and even sports. We cover it here on the channel. I want to thank all you guys across New Tech, as well as everyone here on YouTube for your guys' continued support.
We start things off from the Daily Caller. Exclusive source. Top Anheuser-Busch marketing executives responsible for boycott are no longer employed. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Dylan Mulvaney disaster continues. The two top Anheuser-Busch marketing executives who were placed on leave aimed the company's shakeup no longer work for the brand. A source inside Anheuser-Busch confirmed in text obtained by the Daily Caller on Tuesday. Group Vice President for Marketing Daniel Blake and Bud Light Marketing Vice President Alicia Heinerscheid are gone, according to obtained text messages with a current regional head of marketing. The caller is granting anonymity to the source to discuss legally fraught internal company policy. To my understanding, if we publicly announce the word fired, it opens up the potential for them to sue us. That's why we said leave of absence, the source said in a text message obtained by the caller. Now, you see, ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of an illustration of what we talk about here on the BuzWeaver channel, where we take the difficult, we take the complicated, we take the tumult, we take the chaos, and try to break it down into simpler terms, because it ultimately does come down to language. And, of course, we know how the left and the Democrats and progressives try to control language. But even in our everyday lives, wording is significant. Wording is important, particularly when it comes to legal issues, contracts, and those sorts of things. So you can see here that even the media knows. Often, not only does the media have to be crafty with its wording, but also in law as well. The wholesalers would have had an absolute heyday with leadership if they didn't remove her. The sources said. The company also said, to be fair, Daniel Blake was actually awesome. I think he was just caught in the crossfire, as many people can be, or caught in crossfire, which can be, like, for example, when we talk about the FBI or other agencies or even our government, there are good people who work in government. I used to work in, I'm not saying that I'm not necessarily equating good to myself. I'm just simply saying there are good people in the FBI. There are good people in law enforcement. There are good people in our legal system for government. I worked for the state here, and there were good people there. And, of course, it's always going to be the standouts, the rotten apples and so forth, that are going to all, have this negative reflection on them. But also, he did hire her, so that's a fault. So Blake was the one who hired Heinerscheid, and that's where the deal unfolded and became the problem. Wholesalers were told that they are both gone for good by leadership during in-person conversations. They already shifted all of their direct reports to new people and the head of marketing, the source added in another text message obtained by the caller. Now, you have to remember that all those other individuals out there that do the distribution, the shelvers, the people that stock and do all these things, they're affected by it also, because a lot of them are contracted individuals, the third-party contractors who go out to the stores. They go out to like the regional areas or Anheuser-Busch, pick up the product and take them to the various stores and put them on display and so forth. And they're all affected by it. If people aren't buying the beer, these people don't get paid. Anheuser-Busch, of course, the corporate, the main company, they're going to make their money off their other products, so they're going to be fine. But when it comes to, their third parties and their hires and their contractors and stuff, they're going to suffer a lot. But ladies and gentlemen, get woke, go broke is just becoming a regular trend, as we have learned also that Starbucks took down all of its Pride decorations and so forth, which caused a bit of a strike with Starbucks. But nonetheless, guys, this is essentially what we have talked about now for many years. This was going to come to a head. This was all eventually going to fall apart because it doesn't match with reality, what these individuals are trying to do. And we can see that there's always this undertone, right? There's always ulterior motive behind these people's actions, despite their flowery language, despite all of the way they dress things up, the way they try to explain things, but not only that, but the way they try to present it as though people don't understand what's actually behind the motivation. It's absolutely absurd. But nonetheless, guys, that's what I have for you this Friday.
All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this Friday vlog. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the comments as we continue to move forward here on YouTube during this amazing summer. But nonetheless, guys, of course, below this video, if you want to help out the channel, if you are a Prime member or just shop frequently at Amazon, I have left my links down below. It all helps out the channel, and I really appreciate all the help, as well as, of course, you guys participating here on the channel. And that's all of you guys on New Tech as well as here on YouTube. And appearing there on the screen for all of you here on YouTube, that will be the channel icon. You guys can click on that to subscribe, as well as to select notifications. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys right there behind the Galaxy SE Fan Edition phone next Friday.